More crazy news out of Los Angeles. At this point, it's not even eye-worthy or blink-worthy because there's so much garbage that comes from this particular liberal cesspool of misery. Los Angeles County accused of harassment for canceling church's lease amid coronavirus dispute. Los Angeles County has canceled a lease on a large portion of the Grace Community Church parking lot amid a legal fight over the church's refusal to abide by a public health ban on indoor worship. Now, of course, count on the leftist mindset to create all sorts of logical problems in thinking, where they say it's okay if you go and riot without a mask and you stand in a crowd 6 inches away from the person next to you and holler insults, including death to Jews and Christians, death to Trumpers, and all of this other stuff, plus so many horrible names that I'm not going to repeat them. It's okay. You can do that because that's expression. That's freedom of expression. But the freedom to peaceably assemble in the form of worship is something that is fundamentally evil. You can't do that because you're singing, and that might spread coronavirus. Never mind the aforementioned issue. The Department of Public Works informed the Sun Valley Church in a Friday notice that the lease on the property, which Grace has held continuously since 1975, would be terminated in 30 days and warned that any improvements or personal property, I think they meant on personal property, would be confiscated after October 1st. So in other words, you can assemble, but you have no place to park. There's a very small parking lot that actually belongs to the church. The rest is rented property. So now they're going to have to you're going to have to park and walk, which is going to be very difficult for elderly and older people. Jenna Ellis, special counsel for the Thomas More Society, which represents the church, accused the county of punishing Grace for challenging the county's prohibition on indoor worship enacted to combat the spread of the novel coronavirus. Because they see the inconsistency, they're challenging it, and therefore they are being retaliated against, even harassed. I think they have a pretty good case. This just gives you an example of how absurd things have gotten. What you're going to do for one, you have to do for the other. If people can assemble to protest, then they can assemble to attend church. And using the power of office to make that more difficult is indeed harassment and really even official oppression.